Alright, how we doing, folks? Your boy Marcos over here. Road to Black Ops 3. Second, I mean, we're only a couple days away now, man. Only like 2-3 days away. Whatever the hell I posted the video on Wednesday. 2 days away. 2 days away. Woo! I'm pumped, man. I'm excited. I'm ready for it, man. And I decided to kind of flip, I was kind of going in order when the games came out. But for this one, I did decide to flip it. I was like, you know what, man? I got to put that Black Ops 3 in its own setting. Like Black Ops 3 Black Ops 3, jeez, Black Ops 2 deserves its own world, honestly, because that's just how good that game is. And actually, it's a two-parter. I didn't actually really tell anybody this, but it's a two-parter, and it's a two-parter for a reason. So I went back and played it, and here's pretty much what came out of it. I went back and I got myself involved in a very, very, very difficult lobby. Like, no joke. Like, these guys I was playing against were pretty damn good. And it's actually kind of wild because they kept inviting me or whatever after this game. Like, they really wanted me to join their party or whatnot. And I was kind of lukewarm about it. I was like, nah, you know what? I'm kind of good. Like, I'm playing by myself. I'm trying to make my own videos. Like, I just don't really play with random people like that. That's just me, though. Not personal on them. That's just me. But I gotta throw this in here. I almost was kind of curious to join them, but I prefer to play against them. So something that happens in this video that you normally don't see on my channel ever is I lose. I lose this game. Like, it's kind of crazy for me to even put up a video while I lose it, but I lose. You gotta watch over here, right? And it ain't 100% my fault. Now I could have played better, but it just so happens that the team I was on didn't really rack up enough kill confirms or whatever, or tags, whatnot. Let's talk a little Black Ops 2, man. Black Ops 2 is, to me, my favorite and the best Call of Duty, and I think it's kind of proven sales-wise that that's an accurate statement. Like, I'm not really doing anything revolutionary. Black Ops 1, to me, I never thought anything would be better than Black Ops 1. Honestly, never in 100 years I think I'd like anything more than Black Ops 1. And there's parts of Black Ops 1 that I still like more than Black Ops 2. The thing that I love about Black Ops 2 is the score streaks and the madness that you could pull off without having to be, a 16-time MVP at Call of Duty. Like, I don't got to be MLG Pro 16-time vet to be able to do these kind of things. Anybody could really be really good at this game if you just put the time into it and you find yourself what you're good at, your niche, your gun, everything regarding stuff like that. And over here, this guy gets me. No. Got him. So, as you notice, here we're down 9 tags. And this is kind of my regular, when I'm playing by myself, mode in terms of kill confirm. And over here I'm trying to put this damn sentry gun. It's been a minute since I played Black Ops 2, honestly. It'd been, I'm probably a couple months, even weeks. I don't know the last time I played with Sunny, but it was a while. Anyway. But whatever, we're down, but I always assume, I was like, I'm gonna put up my I'm gonna get my streaks, put the team right back in this. So, I'm single-handedly gonna do this. This is what I always do. And if you notice, we got a V setup, we're still down 10 tags. So I'm kinda like, I'm really gonna have to put in some work here. Like, I'm generally these guys are pretty solid. Like, wow, we gotta put it over here. Got the little Ruthless over here. And I think I get popped here soon, unfortunately. I'm not gonna narrate to you entirely what happens in this match, but I'm really excited to bring you guys this match because this match was crazy. And that guy gets me, and I should have never gone for the guy not playing, man. Never. Moral of the story is, when you got someone who's not playing and you got somebody who's playing, go for the playing guy first, man. And I messed that one up there, man. And that could have been a game changer in this game. But hell, I'm still down 13 tags, and I thought I was playing pretty damn good right now. It's always fun to me to find a challenge in terms of Black Ops 2, man, because we played the crap out of this game. It's definitely the Call of Duty I've played the most. When I played Black Ops 3, the beta, to me it was Black Ops 2 with a little bit better. I wouldn't say better movement necessarily, because it's not a matter of being better than or less than, and here comes the stream of invites and whatnot. They actually send me invites during the game, which is kind of crazy. It's not a matter of being better than or anything regarding that thing. It's just different. I understand that Black Ops 3 needed to improve in terms of the movement based off of what we got from Advanced Warfare. Like, that to me is kind of the next step where it went to, and I'm fine with it. And I think it's a very good point in terms of bringing us to what Black Ops 2 was and bringing us to what Advanced Warfare was. It's a really good in between. I feel like it's a very good balance that they found over there. But it felt like Black Ops 2. The time to kill is still a little bit short. I think it's a little bit shorter, honestly, than Black Ops 2. Just like a little itty bit. but it's good enough, you know. Now the specialists and all that adds a whole nother level to it, which I think I'm gonna like. You know, as long as we find a good balance between those, I think I'm generally gonna enjoy having the specialists around and whatnot. And the score streaks already to me kind of proved, and hey, a lot of them were kind of based off what they were in Black Ops 2, you know what I'm saying? But the score streaks to me proved to be coming back to something that I'm a little more familiar with and some more enjoy. And that to me is what set this game apart, man. When you go and look at this game, man, like there's like 15 or 20 score streaks, dog. Like there's score streaks for everything you need, man. There's so much innovative stuff. I remember I walking through literally my progression in terms of Black Ops 2. Trailer comes out, like that initial multiplayer trailer. You know, the single player trailer came out with like it takes place in the future, or whatever. And I was kind of like, not really too into that. Then the multiplayer trailer comes out, right, where they show you all like the shock charges, the Guardians, and you're kind of like, whoa, this is crazy. Lightning strikes, maybe even Hellstorm. I don't know. A bunch of stuff happens in that trailer. That all was kind of like, alright, like I ain't really crazy about it. Then it was kind of alright, but the one part about the trailer that I really liked was, hey, we're freeing you up in terms of your perks. Like, not even freeing you up. We're literally like giving you free reign. Like, pick whatever you want over here. That was game changing. Because all of a sudden you got yourself a level of liberty that you never had in a Call of Duty game before. You know, you got yourself a level of adapting to yourself. You're always restricted to perk 1, perk 2, perk 3. Even if you didn't like anything on perk 3, guess what? You're going to have a perk 3 here that you're going to want to use. Or that you're going to have to use. You know, not that you want to use. You're going to have to use. Whereas Black Ops 2 gave us the freedom of that, man. And Black Ops 3, to me, keeps expanding on that. You know, it still gives you that freedom, and it lets you do other stuff in terms of perks, in terms of abilities, in terms of specialists. You're really going to be able to adapt and play to your play style. And I remember that trailer, I think there was like a guy that only had like knives or whatever in it. And it was cool because they adapted him. He was like, hey, you can use shock charges, tomahawks, you can use these perks that adapt for that, whatever. You know, same things like snipers, you could adapt and use certain things for that. Everything really adapted to what you wanted as a character, and that's what set Black Ops 2 apart from me, man. It was the score streaks. It was the ability to get scores. You know, you got to remember, this is the first time that all of a sudden it became cool to play the objective. Now, it was cool always in my terms because I wanted to win, but this is the first time that it became, hey, we're going to give you something for getting that hard point. And the hard point even came alive because of this game, which is just crazy to even think about. But we're going to give you something for the hard point. We're going to give you something when you go to play domination. We're going to give you something when you go and pick up those tags or whatnot. Because all of a sudden, Kill Confirm, to me, became a game mode I wanted to play. I was like, oh, hold up, like, whoa, like, I'll get these tags. If you give me something for these tags, I'll get these tags. Everything really came together in terms of Black Ops 2, man. And it came in a perfect time in my life, too, where I was working, I believe, at the beginning, and then I got unemployed, and then I went back to work or something like that. I believe that's kind of where the stretch was. Or actually, I was at Cablevision when Black Ops 2 came out. I was working, and then we go home at night and play with Sonny online and whatnot. I vividly remember because this is also the time that there was the PSN outage, if you guys remember that, which is just kind of crazy. And people would call up and be mad that the Suns couldn't get online or whatnot and blame like the internet provider. And I was like, yo, listen, I don't know how I could explain to you this because you don't even know what PSN is. But that's not how it is. It's like it's actually Sony is down. You gotta contact them, and then they just get mad at you. Be like, "What do you mean? You think I'm an idiot? I know." And you're like, that's not good. That's the problem. There. I'm never gonna convince you that you're not an idiot, especially if you are. And look at over here, man. Time's about to run out here, man. We only got 1 minute. I'm still down 10 tags. I'm kind of marveling at how we're still down 10 tags. Got myself a sentry gun, which I think I'm gonna put up over here in a little bit, just because I didn't have any more space. Now, my aim isn't as good as or as sharp as you probably could go and look at some of my older videos and see. And that happens, you know. You just lose touch with terms of these games over here, in terms of how you're playing and what you're playing it. But it's kind of crazy that I was losing this bad, and these guys were still sending me invites over here. And afterwards, they sent me a couple messages, and they weren't necessarily hostile. They just, you know, they kind of were just like, "Yo, join our match, join our lobby. Like, we could use you." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. Like, I don't really care. Like, I'm doing this solo, man, because if I could do this by myself, like, this is the kind of footage that I like to put up on the channel." Unfortunately here, so I'll tell you the full storyline of what happened here. So we lose this game, right? And I go, and I want to rematch this raid. They stay in. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's run this back. And I forget what I get in this game. We'll look at the end, but I think it's 60-plus kills. So I heard the knife over here, and I'm like, what is going on? I was like, where is this person? I have no idea where they are. And then I see him like, all right, there's gotta be somebody out here. Am I out here? Nope, coming around. All right, let's see where you at. There you go, boy. You down, boy. Go ahead, get down. Look at that. What is that? 65 and 17. I think our numbers are so small over here, but whatever. We put up some monster numbers. Is basically what ends up happening here. And I wanted the rematch, and we got the rematch on raid. And literally the same exact thing happened. I almost had the same exact score. I literally almost put the same exact stats, and we lost by like 20 this time. Check out tomorrow's video, though. Vengeance.